Soon, within the sacred land Tian, the Emperor of Che Kun arrived here in just over 10 breaths' time. An infinitely wide and infinitely long Tian, sweeping through time and space, sweeping through all things, surged mightily and unceasingly. Its mere presence was enough to make godly kings tremble. This was a place that, in the outside world, was valued even higher than infinite space. It was especially important to cultivators with the water origin bloodline. The Emperor of Che Kun transformed into his true body and merged into the waters of the Tian, which naturally washed over his colossal form, refining it. Merely wandering within was cultivation. You also have no way of dealing with Luo He. The Emperor of Che Kun transmitted his thoughts to his 5 other friends through causality. This time I have suffered a great loss. He forced me to hand over 10 primal chaos prefectures. If even you can't eliminate one of his avatars, naturally neither can we. Moreover, I can confirm through causality that he has hidden avatars in Hyong City, Chi Capital, and Cheongji City. 10 avatars ... and that might not even be his limit. The strength he erupts with is indeed slightly inferior to ours, but he is too difficult to deal with. Several powerful entities were wary of Luo Feng and did not wish to provoke such a formidable enemy. While they could reach a consensus and join forces against the Emperor of Yeshui, they had no such agreement when it came to dealing with Luo Feng. None of them wished to battle him. Since we can't coerce the Emperor of Yeshui from the outside, let's find a way to completely resolve him within Tian. The 6 of them still had patience. Among the cultivators, with the water origin bloodline at their level, there were only a dozen or so in the entire land of origin. Below the rank of Emperor, the biggest threat to them was the Emperor of Yeshui, who was extremely suited to Tian and had a far superior ability to obtain treasures. Naturally, they had to join forces. In the flame-wined ancient country, Polu City, Polu Mountain, Master Zhong Yanj, summoned by the godly king, came to pay his respects excitedly. It had been so long. This was the first time the master had summoned him specifically. Yanjie, Polu godly king looked at Zhong Yanj with a smile. Brother Luo, he has just become a godly king and has now even battled the Emperor of Che Kun without falling short. I'm preparing to go to congratulate him. You shall accompany me. The Polu godly king was in high spirits. Zhong Yan's heart trembled. To congratulate godly King Luo He, and she was to accompany him? It's been a long time since you came down from the mountain. This visit is also an opportunity for you to meet with Moyu Qingyan, Polu godly king said with a smile. Zhong Yanj hesitated, then didn't dare conceal the truth. Master, Qingyan and I have already parted ways. Parted ways? Polu godly king looked puzzled. I entered under Master's tutelage and devoted myself solely to cultivation, unwilling to be distracted by anything else. That's why I parted ways with Qingyan, Zhong Yanj said respectfully. Polu, godly king's gaze turned cold. As an invincible entity in the first realm of godly king, who cultivated the primordial bloodline, Polu, godly king would normally treat all beings kindly, but he was also influenced by the residual will within the bloodline, which he had always managed to control completely. Anger surged, and an invisible murderous aura spread naturally. Zhong Yanj felt her soul shivering, her mind going blank. Foolish girl, Polu godly king rebuked coldly, then waved his sleeve. Push. An invisible force surrounded Zhong Yanj, instantly transporting her out of Polu Mountain. When Zhong Yanj regained her senses, she found herself in Polu City. She looked around and saw the distant sacred land Polu Mountain. Have I been exiled by Master? Zhong Yanj couldn't believe it. Until I permit it, you are not to ascend the mountain again. The voice of the Master echoed in her mind, like a brand seared into her soul. Zhong Yanj trembled in her heart. She had always thought that her master was high and unattainable, being a direct disciple of Emperor Qing, an overlord-level existence on the land of origin, whose fame spread far and wide. How could her master, willing to teach all living beings, care about her own matters of the heart? Idiot, master called me an idiot. That angry rebuke, Zhong Yanj would never forget. Her master, an existence that enlightened all beings, yet scolded her, showing the extent of his fury. I was wrong. Zhong Yanj gazed towards Polu Mountain, feeling a chill in her heart. I thought Master wanted to help the weak, to publicly preach to countless weak beings out of pity for all living beings, exhibiting boundless compassion. starkly different from us eternal true gods. But I was wrong, Master, and the eternal true gods are the same. They too form alliances with powerful beings. They too are entangled in interests. Zhongyang completely understood from her masters calling her idiot that he took her as a disciple, not because of fate, not because of pity, but to curry favor with the godly King Luo He. After she and Moyu Qingyan parted ways, her master-disciple bond with her master also faded. Haiyang City is now bustling with activity, many small and medium forces responding quickly, starting to buy many cave mansions within the city at a premium price because they understand. Haiyang City will become the center of the surrounding 20 primal chaos prefectures. Push, push, push. One after another, flying boats quickly left Haiyang City, heading towards the many surrounding primal chaos prefectures, beginning to take over large cities. Luo Feng's power of the world covered his territories, so the relocation of both Sha Kingdom and Yu Kingdom was orderly. The teams sent out from Haiyang City to take over were also extremely smooth. With your strength, Brother Luo, he 20 primal chaos prefectures are still too few. Godly King of Po Lu had already come to visit Luo Feng, saying with a smile, I have no interest in competing for territories, Luo Feng said. This time, Brother Yashui asked for my help, willingly giving 20 primal chaos prefectures. I even tried to ask for less. As for the Emperor of Che Kun from Sha Kingdom, since he has taken action, he naturally has to pay a price. Brother Luo, he is generous, helping Emperor Yashui for just 10 primal chaos prefectures and making such a formidable enemy. Godly King of Po Lu remarked. On the land of origin, the strong beings, if asked casually to make an enemy of Sha Kingdom, couldn't be moved by just 10 primal chaos prefectures. Luo Feng just smiled. There is another matter for which I feel somewhat sorry towards you, Brother Luo He, Godly King of Po Lu said. What is it? Luo Feng, surprised, asked. Previously, I accepted the wife of your disciple Moyu Qingyan, Zhongyang, as a disciple. Unexpectedly, this broke their marriage bond. Godly King of Po Lu shook his head. I've already expelled Zhongyang from the mountain to let her cool down and reflect. Luo Feng said with a smile, since they've split, it means they were not fated. I should thank Godly King of Po Lu for allowing them both to see each other more clearly. Godly King of Po Lu nodded. In Haiyang City, when Luo Feng met Godly King of Po Lu, in Xiongji City, a mysterious visitor had arrived. Luo Feng sensed a quite powerful aura flying directly into the garrison mansion, and an invisible voice came through causality, Luo Feng, to call out his name directly. Luo Feng was startled in his mind. Not many on the land of origin knew his name. Luo Feng arrived at a courtyard and saw a standing unfamiliar figure. This figure was quite tall, with blue scale armor wings, turning its head and smiling at him. While looking at him, the stranger's face began to change, transforming into the appearance of the mountain-sitting guest. Luo Feng, long time no see, the mountain-sitting guest said with a smile.